Hello everyone. Late stream. Hopefully you guys all got your runs out of the way so you don't try to stream snipe me or something. But yeah, for the first 2 days of the CM, I can't do the normal CM time, but for round 2, I will do it when CM starts, since that's the weekend for me. So those 2 days I will do it right on cue. But for the round 1, I have to do it at the, what is this? 7 hours after queue opens. But round two, I will do it at queue start. But let's just go right into it. Yeah, just been busy this month. So let's go ahead and select our our team. Ignore the wall of gold chips. Don't worry about that. Let's see here. I use the cake for my aces. Nothing has changed. I think I'm going to... Where's my TAIKI? I think I'm gonna use the S rank TAIKI. It's really hard to tell which one is better. Like, I still don't know if... Like, this one has Mile S, but doesn't have Head On, and has 300 less... Or has 700 Wit. Whereas this one doesn't have Mile S, but it has Head On, and it has 1000 Wit. I'm still iffy on which one to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Because this has 9 mid-race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I guess this has 8 mid-race, so I'm losing 1 mid-race and 300 wit. I don't know how important Mile S is in a jobber lobby. You locked in all your... Oh, shoot, right. I need to get the meta slave. I am... TAIKI is meta. So I still... The thing is, like, they're even, right? They're, like, kind of even. But, like, I personally think this one would win more in jobber lobbies. But I think I'm gonna lock in this one. I don't really want to, like, swap between them, because I like having only 3 Umas in the race history. But I think I'm gonna lock in this one, even though it's missing Mile S. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I think this one's gonna, like, overshoot. Like, it's weird putting in a weaker TAIKI, but I'm worried because I'm not running 2 front runners that I need the less mid-game heavy TAIKI. And by less mid-game, I mean 300 less wit. Okay, let me put in the other 2 aces first. So I didn't fix my Haru, unfortunately. So we're gonna put in a very poorly statted Haru with only the white versions of the... Because Grass Wonder and Nice Nature didn't want to finish their chains. So unfortunately this is the best Haru I have, which is just a tragedy. I would have loved to put this one in, but this one has Turf B. Like, I'd rather have the gold versions of these 2 and, like, Nimble Nav, and, like... I just wish I had the gold versions of these 2. So, unfortunately, that's gonna be my... I really, like, the goal for that Haru is just to... There's just no way she's gonna win the finals. So the goal for that Haru is just to get 1 win. I'm gonna put in this vodka. Hasn't been doing too hot. I think it's because it only has 600 wit. I think that's the issue. Obviously, also not having Mile S is terrible. But I think I should have put in another wit card. Unfortunate. I think I'm gonna lock in this vodka. I only did 2 runs on vodka. I really don't like this pasta. 500 wit was just way too low. So I think we're gonna lock in this vodka, which both of these don't have Mile S. And then I think I'm gonna lock in the weaker TAIKI. Just, like, because I'm not bringing in front runners, I think I'd rather have the... But this one has head-on, which is like the only reason why I'm still considering it. Like, I don't think Mile S is worth losing head-on. We're gonna lock in the S rank one. Whatever. I don't want to think about it. No Mile S's on any of them. I think in total, well, if we exclude my Haru runs, the TAIKI and like the runs on TAIKI, Vodka, and Pasa, I think I finished in 15 attempts. I like really took the jobber lane because I think I did like 30-ish runs on Haru, and unfortunately this was the best one I got out of it. Which makes me really sad. But yeah, I put like twice as many runs into Haru, and this Haru is just not it. But yes, all A's, 2 S's. I think this is where we're just gonna lock in, and I don't think I'm gonna change it around. Miles are just too volatile for me to enjoy sweating on. We're gonna like quickly go through. I'm not gonna try to spend as much time. We're just gonna look at the decks and like a little bit of the skills of the opponents. But I don't know. It's just a Mile. Like, I feel like it's just too volatile for me because I feel like if I spend time like actually sweating out aces, I'd just get more annoyed at the losses. Maybe I'm just deflecting, you know, because I'm like, oh, I didn't spend that much time. So that's why I have a low win rate. I just don't like the volatility of sweating out an ace for a Mile. You went 19 and 20. Nice, nice. 1 TAIKI. B plus Nice Nature. Is it an ace? We have 2 frontrunners. Are the frontrunners good? I didn't even know it was possible to get 262 win in Unity Cup. I actually have a decent amount of SRs. TAIKI has just no— wow, that's a lot of stam. That is a lot of stam. 1 gold, double whites on 650 stam. And they're bringing a— not even an all-seeing eyes Nice Nature. They're bringing a mystifying murmur Nice Nature. It's weird calling them a casual, but that definitely feels weird. Oh, this time was not that bad. Wow, they brought Symboli Rudolph Witt. Groundworks with Tokyo Racecourse? It was made 10 days ago, so it was made for the CM. They have an Esmaru. They have a Late Surger, Furious Feet on your left, Rushing Gale. A lot of sympathies around. Borrowed I guess Ogre Cap gives you Furious Feet. And you can't borrow Crest Wonder. So I guess that makes sense. Hanshin, early lead focus. Double wit check on 570. No, triple wit check on 573 wit for Groundworks. You have dodging danger, but no prudent positioning. Yeah, I think if like you're in the situation where you have dodging danger, but not the other one, you just don't buy dodging danger. Like you might as well just like double circle something. Triple— no, it's not even low wit equals jobber. It's a triple wit check, right? Because they have to hit focus, early lead to activate Groundworks. I guess maybe they activate Lone Wolf. Oh yeah, they have Ogre SSR on a Marzensky. What? Surely there's a better power card you can borrow. I mean, I would rather you just borrow a wit card. Okay, well, let's watch it. Do they? I guess they tried. I mean, they're Grass Wonders, not the worst thing I've seen. They borrowed it for the groundworks hint. Maybe, I mean, maybe they made it before the Smart Falcon changes then? But they would have had prudent positioning and groundworks off of Smart Falcon. Sorry, yeah. They. Yeah, this is the issue where I was like, maybe I didn't want to bring in... I mean, I don't think I'm gonna pass it. Like, they can't be that bad that my TAIKI passes them, right? Right? Like, I'm gonna get paced down, right? Wait, did the Mars Zetsuki have a recovery skill? I didn't check. Oh no. Please tell me you have your ult. You have your unique, right? Well, maybe the length lead is enough to deal. I hit it, no stopping me on Haru. Oh, she's way too far behind though. It looks like it's fine anyways, because the gamblers didn't pop off. Wait, I need to check if that S-Maru has... I need to check if that S-Maru has a recovery skill, because I didn't see a Kiss of Courage go off. Yeah, I think I was able to hit enough length lead on the other TAIKI that it was fine that I lost my unique. But that is a little rough. Why? You don't have a recovery skill. Okay, we're putting him back. We're just gonna say, let me not inflate the charts. Yeah, I was like, the only way I passed this S-Maru is if it either failed the wit check on the recovery skill or just straight up didn't have a recovery skill. Oh, well, I mean, at least the late surgers didn't hit. I mean, there was a late surger with 262 wit. Both mine suck. And this Grass Wonder just missed. That's crazy. No, it's not that 600 is not enough. It's just that a Kiss of Courage cannot activate without a recovery skill. Like, this S-Maru just doesn't have a unique. Like, you need a recovery skill for this to proc. It's like, yeah, I think if that recovery skill procs, I might have still passed them because I hit curvature into its on. I mean, yeah, but it's like it says in her. It's not like a hidden mechanic, right? Because it says that you need to proc a recovery skill for it. So yeah, I mean, they probably just saw S-Maru in S tier and was like, oh, okay, let's just grab all the frontrunner stuff. Unironically, this Suzu can win. If she just hits everything, this Suzu can win. They have early lead, they have groundworks. If they just hit the unrestrained... They don't have that much mid-race, right? They only have 2. But if they hit the unrestrained at a good timing on the final corner, I don't think I can beat it. They also have to hit a really good wit roll on 668, which I think is the correct play to do Runaway Suzu, right? Like, I think you just have to gamble on her stam, because it's just too hard to raise the rest of your stats otherwise. But 668, 530 isn't the worst, like, HP that I've seen. I think this one does need to hit the unrestrained, though, in order to win. Like, it just needs to hit a good roll on that. Very low skilled. Oh, it's not Runaway? Oh, never mind, it's cooked. I mean, they can still try to win off of unrestrained. I think this Suzu generally has a better chance if it was a Runaway. Every time I see a Suzu, I just automatically assume it's a Runaway. But like I think that has a better would have a better win rate as a runaway. Iron into Redshift, full on gambling. I guess our SSR, yeah, the cards are a little weak. They did get a level 40 Rico though at least. But it looks like they're saving for the Kitasin banner. Did it fail a career? No, they went 12 and 12, they just didn't buy it. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. Wait, let me go back to that Suzu deck. Level 30 Kitasin, and they actually hit a somewhat decent stat line. I'm surprised. Okay, I think this person tried. Like, I don't think there's much more they can get with their... Like, they have everything, right? Determined Ascent. They did an S-rank Rice Shower with this deck. It's hard to say they sweated with like the deck they're using, but I mean, a Mile Less Rice Shower beating the Tenosho Spring with this supporter card deck with 4 speed, like a level 4, like I respect them going for it. I mean, it's not that poorly built of a Rice Shower. They're just missing stats because their deck is like, you know, very poor. They're just saving for the Kitasin rerun. Yeah, I think that's the issue, right? I think they just straight up didn't have enough SP. Or, you know, maybe they shouldn't have bought Professor of Curvature, but actually no, they didn't even have a way to get a gold skill because they're running 4 speed just to hit somewhat close to the speed cap. Yeah, I think their deck is just too weak. There is another Suzu. This one is a runaway, but this one did buy Swinging Maestro. They have taken the lead instead of... Oh, they ran a level 30. Whatchamacallit? Twin Turbo. But they don't have Groundworks. So 500 wit just taking the lead. I mean, they also don't have Unrestrained. Suzu, you have to be first place, right? So doesn't this one just get turned off? And then we have another Taiki. With Swinging Maestro 855 Stam. November 18th? What? Their deck's not even that bad. Why do you have Swinging Maestro? Why do you have Redshift? Why do you have Swinging Maestro on this vodka? Yeah, I mean the Ryan skin. I like the Rice Shower, Ryan, Suzu. I mean, I think I would rather have their Suzu be a runaway. Like, I'm surprised how well they did for their aces with what decks they had. I guess in this race you can't. Which one's the runaway? That was the runaway? Did it fail taking the lead? Wow, this is some lead that the runaway has. That is. I think I have 3 corner skills on this Taiki, so I might accidentally pass the Suzu. Please give me my ult! Give me my ult! Oh, the Suzu was just strong enough. Oh, decent head, a really good head-on proc there. That was a crazy head-on proc. I forgot. Every time Vodka ults, it's just so funny. Because it's always in 5th place. Wait! Oh, my Vodka almost won. My Vodka actually wins there without the head-on proc. That's kind of scary. A neck? I would have lost without... Well, lost, in quotations, on the Taiki if I didn't hit the head-on proc. I think the runaway Suzu failed the taking the lead proc. Because that was not a good early race start for her. I guess she also just has low power. Yeah, I think you just have to not grab swinging. There's just not enough stats to try to build higher stam. And then this one just got killed because, like, the runaway Suzu took angling and her unique from her. Medium C. No? You have to do the two medium races, right? I forgot what the names of them. It doesn't look like it, they just did. Yeah, they just have medium C for some reason. They also put a TAIKI in the grandparents. I have no idea why this is built for a medium race. I think it's 2 medium races, but you have to do four races on the side. Yeah, I have no idea what that TAIKI is building, but I mean, they would have won this lobby if my stuff wasn't here. I think TAIKI's just so strong that it could still be enough to get to round 2. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That Suzu, yeah, I think the front runner Suzu would have been better if they just bought Runaway. Because, I mean, they got to taking the lead. Like, taking the lead groundworks, if they both proc, gives a really good advantage to a Runaway. That's 3 mediums? Sorry, I've never went for it. This TAIKI, I just prayed that I got it off an explosion, which I did on the S-ranked one. Oh, we have an air groove. We have a debuff for air groove. Made today. Wow. Made today with only frontrunner hate? Interesting. It's not even setting up something, right? It's in pace. I guess you're front loading for your late surgers. What are your late surgers? A Dominator? 1 ace gambler. Double debuffer. Solo vodka. With only updrafters and no stopping me? You have a level 50 Rico. There's no way a level 35 winning ticket is your second best card. Like, you have a level 50 Rico. You definitely have something better than a level 35 winning ticket, right? Like, unless there's that unlucky. Like, I can't imagine this is their 6th the best card after getting a level 50 Rico. And having I really want to see what this guy's, like, deck collection looks like. Because there's no way that you're running a winning ticket. Rerolled on Rico? I mean, if they rerolled on Rico, I don't think they have these two SRs at level... Like, if you rerolled on Rico, you don't have a level 50 Haru and these two SRs at level 45. I think it's just like, it's a level 50 Rico with two SRs at level 45. I just can't imagine this is their 6th best card. Okay. Whatever, they're running double debuff for vodka carry. We have a Symboli here who is very shiny. Another Russian Gale. No acceleration. Also a very unfortunate deck. Looks like they are just all in on Kitas and Black, because they just... I mean, I guess if you have a level 30 Rico, you can kind of continue to save, right? That's a lot of skills. 18 races? I guess your stats are like this because you did 18 races. You have a level 45 vodka? Wait, what? You have a level 45 vodka and you chose to use Super Creek here? And an air groove. Man, I'm never beating the allegations. I guess, John Sai Games. Oh, I got leak started. That doesn't matter. Uh-oh. I just Uber stand my Haru into, like, third place. I guess the guy at Mr. John Sai Games has received my payment for these CM lobbies. I might not get my ult again. I don't know, maybe 1,000 wit and straight descent head-on is better in jobber lobbies than trying to sack my mid-race to hit third place. The insider queue? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't have my unique, unless... I did hit a decent head-on, though. But... these gamblers are getting high up there. My Haru is really high up there! how did my Haru get up there? Haru? Oh, I'm gonna lose to the gambler! No, I lost to a vodka! I lost to the swinging maestro vodka! Oh, it's not the swinging maestro one, it's the pure heart watchful eye one. Who only has updrafters no stopping me. I think I lost because he had so much HP he was able to outduel my vodka. Or sorry, they were able to outduel my vodka. I actually lost a double debuffer solo ace. That's genuinely insane. He doesn't even have subdue late surger on this one. My TAIKI just got... my TAIKI was too far up. I late started and still was in second place. Oh my... I actually lost... If that hesitant late surger went off, I actually lost to that. I mean, that's my fault, right? I didn't get S on my vodka. Like, I have a turf S instead of a mile S. I win that with mile S as well. I mean... I wonder if these guys if they already did all their races. No, I can't see it. Wait, this is a different vodka? This is their second ticket and their first win on the vodka. That is so funny. I made fun of the double debuffer, but the hesitant late surger did let that vodka win. Double TAIKI. We have frontrunners though. I just saw another S TAIKI. William. Oh, they also sweated out a digital? Okay. Okay. Level 50 Rico, level 45. Level 45 Rice Shower. You have digital Summer Marzensky and TAIKI. Level 45 Suzu. This is not... I mean, right-handed, Spring Runner, firm conditions, groundworks. Why do you have shooting for victory? Also bought unrestrained because they're running Suzu. 900... How's your wit? Why is your stamp this high? Where's your speed? It's a front runner Taiki! What? It's a front... I guess it's a front runner Taiki, but without groundworks. So you're trying to hit 3rd place? What? Okay. Let's... Where's your... Why do you have race planner? Why do you also have a level 45? Why are you borrowing a level 45 Rico? What is your deck? Right-handed firm conditions. Wait, no, that's the wrong... I'm looking at this Condor Pasa. Why do you have Nice Nature's ult? Why do you have Nice Nature's ult when your ult needs you to be 2nd place? Claire... Okay. I mean, that guy's a whale. The Taiki's a whale. Like, the Taiki and the SMR, the digital, are whale as a whale, but it's like... I late started again into 6th place. Frontrunner Taiki is just... Frontrunner Taiki, triple frontrunner. I mean, if their skill list was better, I could see it kind of work by having 2 really good frontrunners. So then your Taiki is 3rd place. Like, I don't think his frontrunners are good enough. Right? Like, the Summer Marzenski and the... I can't even tell who's a frontrunner anymore. Dude, please don't pass the Summer Marzenski, thank you. Oh, they hit a crazy unrestrained on their Summer Marzenski! I win this, right? Okay. Right? Please don't. There's no way that I lose this to the unrestrained Brock. Okay. The thing is, like, this guy probably has a good win rate with his... Like, he probably has an okay win rate with his team comp. What is this? That's cool. I have a... extra... thing. Wait, I didn't know what this guy's win rate, or this person's win rate. No, this is their first race. Okay. My Haru got 3rd? Top 3? Okay. She's on the podium. Oh wait, no, that was last race. Oh no, she got 3rd this race. Wait, she got 3rd twice. That was a really good unrestrained proc. I would have been really mad if I lost to that. What a weird whale. Quarter connoisseur gamble. I am a fraud getting carried by this Taiki shuttle, though. I don't think I win any of these lobbies. without the Taiki. Oh, we have another S rank. Right. Let's see here. Not a bad vodka build. I'm surprised they only got 444 wit. Running nice nature. Also, I don't know why they're borrowing Ogre. I feel like you could have just used a second wit card. I guess they didn't even hit speed. Like, I mean, yeah, it's for Furious Feet, but Vodka's whole thing is that she owns Furious Feet, right? Like you don't run the card because she owns it. Yeah, maybe they just want the 10% discount. A lot of mid-race on this. What are you? You're on pace? Ooh, that's a level 50 vodka. Oh, that's a pretty shiny deck. I guess, yeah, you can't run vodka on vodka, right? You're on pace, okay. On pace, you have straight descent, and nimble nav is your acceleration. Not a whale, by the way. Yeah, right. Their build isn't bad. They have a smart falcon. Wow, they have dodging danger prudent. Level 45 Suzu as well. Wait, this actually is a decent smart falcon. The view from the lead is mine, angling and scheming. Triple greens and early lead. Focus is whatever. Fast pace, front runner corners, front runner straight, mile corners, double positioning. If they hit, I think the issue is that it's solo front. But that falcon is actually not bad. No taking the lead, it's glue. Alright, man. We have another vodka here. Really invested in that Rico Rice banner, huh? Using Rice Shower at level 45. I mean, I guess it's better than SR's at level 45. Where is your speed? You ran 3 speed cards and you have a 1055? I can see right through you. I don't even know what to rate this person. Whoops, that's not it. I guess that other person tried. Oh, missed the prudent positioning. Or missed dodging danger. I mean, it's a decent lead, I just... No pace up is really rough. I really hope I don't... Ah, my vodka's in 4th as well. We're all in on Haru. I think my vodka is dead in the water and my Taiki is gonna struggle here. Because I don't think this ogre is overtaking me. Yeah, Falcon didn't hit the combo. I mean, yeah, there's a Nemesis here. That's too early of a straight descent. Oh, my vodka hit a no stopping me. Did Ryan hit? Let's pump some iron. Really bad excels out of my Taiki. We're all in on vodka. Okay. Vodka took it without an acceleration skill. What happened to Potential? Oh wait, Potential Woman doesn't have... I think Potential Woman doesn't have max speed. I don't think my vodka has ever won a room match. Brian accelerated pretty fast, but I didn't see it hit iron. I think she was stuck in 5th. Maybe she also hit a no stopping me. Yeah, no max speed. It's kind of hard to push up without the max speed off of just encroaching shadow. I mean, Vodka clutched this one up for me because my TAIKI was stuck in 2nd place. Yeah, solo front is just, I think, too weak, even with the skill list. But it's a hard ask to do another front on top of this one. Oh, 4-1. Let's go ahead and claim my ticket so I don't accidentally spend my carrots. We lost 1 by what, a neck? Because I didn't get mile less on my vodka. Yeah, my Haru... I'm just a bad trainer. I didn't get the gold skills on my Haru. And I don't even have 901 power for the 5% extra speed boost. My vodka can't activate tail high. Mile straight, late surge straight, shut away. Oh yeah, I have exactly 3. I have exactly 3, and I have to hope that both the straightaways proc in the mid race. That's kind of funny. Tail held high was 60 SP though. I had nothing else I could afford, I'm pretty sure, when I made this vodka. Because this was just max discounted, and I didn't get a green because I'm not running fine motion. It was like the last skill I could afford. Yeah, actually, maybe I should have just bought Sympathy instead. Why is there a B+ Crass Wonder? Straight procs early race and late race only? No. There's a straights. There's like 150 meters in the mid race, I think. It is a very low chance to proc in the mid race. Maybe you need Breath of Fresh Air. You have 482 stam. Borrowing a level 35 Twin Turret. You know what? I'm just gonna believe that maybe they're just borrowing like their Weiss card. I need to stop blaming people. Maybe they have a significant other. Actually, let me not assume their gender either. Maybe they have a significant other that needs the friend points, so they're borrowing a level 45. They borrowed a Kitas in black here. Alright, when did you make this? August 1st. Okay, it's just a random Grass Wonder. They did figure out to borrow a Kitas in black. They are also grabbing double recovery skills. Okay. What about this build? Why do you have swinging? What is... Big Stam is like psyoping everyone. They have a Tachyon with swinging by Astro. Medium... What? Medium... When did you... November 6th? Medium corners, medium straights? Okay, you know, maybe round 2, if I queue right at start, I can beat these allegations that I only face jobber lobbies. The universal CM team comp. My TAIKI pays down back to the pace lobby and is just gonna go back up. This push and pull my TAIKI is doing is quite something. And I think I'm still stuck in second place. Alright, Haru, it's your time to shine. Hit a nimble nav. Hit a nimble nav, Haru. Or not nimble nav, but no stopping me. Don't get flung out and hit a no stopping me. Come on. It's on. Okay. Mile corners. Where's your nimble nav? No. Where's your nimble nav? No! I failed the wit check on Haru. Oh no! It is not enough to beat my vodka. You know, not bad, but I also don't think I was in a CM lobby. But she got second. She did get second. That's not the worst. You know, maybe next time she'll get first. What's her 40% top 3 rate right now? Yeah, I do not feel good running this Taiki. I'm keeping the meta slave tag. I think, honestly, Taiki, I think in this CM is a bigger problem than... actually. I think it's a bigger problem than Gold Chip was in CM2. Only because at least Gold Chip was free, right? Like, Taiki is a paid... Holy, triple Taiki. Taiki is a paid... Uma, which I think is the issue. Like, sure, it sucked that it was 3 gold chips in CM2, but at least everyone was able to run it. At least everyone, if they got potential level 5, had access to the second recovery skill. Level 40 Bakshin. Alright, is your Taiki... Your Taiki is very gold. Swinging Maestro? Rice Shower has some crazy mind control. Swinging Maestro? Did they do the head-on? Or did they attempt the head-on? No, they just did an insane amount of mile cups. I thought with medium D they were trying to go for it. Restless cooldown? Okay, this is just a random Marzensky. Oh, that's the wrong Taiki. Did they try? Okay. No, wait. Okay, I thought this was the exact same Grass Wonder. Level 45 Teo, wow. Level 45 Teo, no Kitasun Black. Maybe Kitasun Black is washed. On your left, no stopping me. That makes sense. Taiki, very green. Standard right-handed firm. I guess you might need that stam if you rush. Angling and scheming is interesting on your Taiki. 1062 speed is also an interesting choice. Ran triple wit, double speed. And a Suzu. Runaway, no groundworks, but has early lead. Ambidextrous as well. Why do you have right-handed and left-handed? Couldn't you just double circle something instead of buying left-handed? I don't... We haven't really faced a sweat yet. I mean... Like, the closest was the whale, Taiki, front. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna pass this Summer Marzensky. I was like, okay, there's at least 2 fronts, so my Taiki can actually ult for once. But this Marzensky has cooldown. Maybe I get my ult here. Maybe? Maybe? Ah, no, I passed it the first. I blocked angling. Haru's in third? Okay, push up, Haru. Oh, did she run? Wait, no, she didn't run out of Sam. She's dueling right now. Triumphant plus cut and drive. I passed the Taiki. Ooh. Is that a top 3 finish? That was a lot of endgame speed off of Triumphant Pulse and cut and drive. Oh, I did podium my team. You know what? We could have gotten wins on Haru if I took out my 2 aces. Like, that's gotta count for something, right? Like, my Haru is good enough to at least beat these lobbies. Haru double debuffer. But I wouldn't feel good if my Haru won in these jobber lobbies. My Taiki honestly my vodka has been performing really well for going, I think, 0 for 100 in practice rooms. You know, I was like, yeah, I don't need to run a blocker because, you know, everyone has access to, like fronts aren't that strong anymore. But apparently my Taiki is just a blocker. I think that's what, the second time. Oh no, please don't be a Guts Gold City. I don't think I always lose to a Guts Gold City. Number 1 favorite leads me to believe that it gut maxed. Oh, and there's another S rank Taiki. Okay, it's not Guts Max. Nah, it's chill. It's chill. I don't lose to a Gold City that isn't Guts Maxed. On your left, no stopping me. Into Iron Redshift. A Vodka, Fury Speed on your left. Iron Redshift. Wow, level 45, level 45, level 45, level 40. That last copy is eluding this person. Okay. Are they a sweat? Are they a sweat or they get carried by their deck? I think I'm comfortable putting them in sweat. They have no mid-race. I guess this one has mid-race. They own Saiyan Sky. Ogre Cap, Quarter Connoisseur. What a gamble. Didn't want to borrow Nice Nature. Didn't want to borrow Nice Nature Wit on a late Ogre. But they have Slick Surge. Alright, let's look at the S rank Taiki. Straight Descent. Somewhat. Why do you have Redshift? Somewhat decent mid race. They did Jobber the Helios. I mean, I also did that. I am not getting that on a parent. Suzu Runaway. Or only early lead. No unrestrained. I mean, there's an S-rank Taiki with 1,876. They went for no stopping me instead of Mile Maven mid-race. That's not... Did it fail the wit checks? I didn't feel like that good of an acceleration. Alright. Hopefully my Taiki is the worst Taiki. Is this just a battle of the worst Taiki? Wait, no. Because whoever's in second gets a delayed activation, right? My Taiki's the worst? Yeah, I think you'd rather be second place in this Taiki off. Because you would get the delayed activation from assuming that the one in third hits enough acceleration, right? Ooh, I failed a lot of wit checks for my corner skills. Ooh, I was third. I thought I had a lot of corner skills. Okay, well that Taiki gets... I see. Both of them activated late. I gave a Taiki a delayed proc. Do I lose to it now? Wait, does Gold City... Do I lose to Gold City anyways? No. That one got the delayed. That's unfortunate. I low-rolled the... Well, not low-rolled, but two of my corner skills activated way too late. The mile corners and the prepared to pass activated too late into the corner. Also, did I even activate Professor of Curvature? I think I failed the wit check on that. But yeah, these two activated like during the late race, unfortunately. Doesn't even matter because I think I lose to this Gold City anyways. Dang. Unfortunate. Gold City is maybe just too strong. Maybe Gold City is just my kryptonite. Why do you have a universal vodka? Why do you have a universal pair with Uma Stand and Groundworks? Whoa, a Fuku Kitaro? Whoa. That's the wrong one. Oh, that is a debuff for Nice Nature, though. How did you... How are you 5 guts and you have 938 stam? Are you borrowing stam, parents? Why are you running stam? Why are you borrowing a stam, parent? Oh, that's the wrong one. How do you have this much stam? Well, I mean, no, never mind. This one's not. I thought it was an all-seeing eyes. I'll say, well, I mean, it's for the all-seeing eyes, nice nature, because they mystifying murmur, nice nature. Ooh. Let's just watch the race. Am I missing something? Do I not have enough recoveries?
みんな集中してましたね。高レースが期待できそうです。マルゼンスキーとオグリキャップ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はマルゼンスキー単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて、2番手は待機シャトル、後からオグリキャップ、2馬身3馬身。
Was I spreading stam propaganda? Was it me? Why am I singing Swinging Maestro's proc on this mile? The thing is, both of my late surges are above 6th place because there's just 3 Umas that can't run this track. Yeah, at least I didn't block angling this time. My vodka hit a decent amount of Excel though. I passed every single Excel wit check on my vodka. And I passed the Triumph Impulse wit check. Wait, my vodka's locking in. I passed the wit check for all the Excels and Triumph Impulse. The gambler gambles, I guess. I hit like one somewhat decent proc. These two were too late. Furious Feet and No Stopping Me. But I hit Iron and Furious Feet. Like I passed those 4 wit checks. And I hit T-Pulse. Careers for the longs? Like the only thing I can see buying a recovery skill is buying one for the Tenno Show Spring. But like, you can get away doing like every career except that one, just because you don't have 600. Usually you don't have 600 stam by the Tenno Show Spring. And like, if your Uma's required to get first place, like on Brian, sometimes I buy the recovery skill if I think it's too iffy. Yeah, but she only needs to place top 3. Like, I mean, obviously placing first, you know, you get the 2 extra stats. Just add the 2 extra casuals. Okay, yeah, let's just speedrun this. At least, please just at least get all-seeing eyes. Like... Man. I Let's just fast forward. Actually, I should have just skipped to the final, because it goes to the final corner, right? Straight descent. Mild corners. I hit iron on vodka. Oh, I missed no stopping me? Really? Vodka wins anyways, because my Taiki can never ult in these lobbies. Haru got 4th. Man. I lost to Swede Maestro Gorm. My Haru lost to the Swede Maestro Gormon Ogre. I need to get angling. Maybe. 80% right now. We've lost 2. What's my Haru's 40% top 3 rate? I guess that's not the worst. She got, I think it was 1 podium, 1 second. Like 2 races. She beat everyone but my team. Alright. I don't know, I guess guys just Q, what is this, 7.5 hours after? 7.5 hours after the start? No front runner? Some A pluses, maybe we'll see actual builds. Encroaching Shadow, 1, 2, 3, 4 mid race. Could have probably done a little bit better with this deck. We do have a Taiki. Turfess. Late Surger, no stopping me. They have to borrow Kitasen Black so they can't get the gold skills. I'm gonna give this person the benefit of the doubt and say they tried. We have a TM up for O. Flashy landing. I mean, angling could work, given they have head on. They're also borrowing Kitasen Black. They have Mile S. Another angling. Wow, they're really into the pace promote into angling. And then a Vodka, Furious Feet, no stopping me. Redshift, no. They borrowed a Marazensky over a Metro Orion. I think these two tried. It's hard to like categorize them as tried because they had to borrow Kitasen Black instead of, you know, a gold skill card. But you sometimes you have to make do with what you have. Okay, looks like we have the pace promoted Taiki in first. I think they had, this is the Taiki. Taiki has angling, right? Or is it the Opera and, no, it's the Opera and the Top Gun that have angling. Right. Oh, this is a very condensed lobby. No front runners does make it a little bit more interesting because I do think, oh, I'm gonna get passed by the Speed Star into my ult. No? Never mind, I hit too much mid-race. 6th place from my Vodka, on your left. No stopping me from my Haru. Vodka, if she ults here into Triumphant Pulse, might be able to catch up to my Taiki, who lost her ult. Oh, actually it's not enough. I feel like, how many times has my Taiki ulted? A 4th place finish for my Haru? The 2nd place a Taiki? Yeah, it is. Yeah, not running 2 fronts with this Taiki is just feel like I just never see her ult. At least I have straight descendant head on. What? We'll find. Surely I want just all. It won't all be jobbers, right? Okay. I got somebody with a digital and an Akebono. 6 pace chasers. It's kind of crazy. You know what? It's fine. Like, I'm sure they're... Okay. There's... I'm the problem. I think I'm the problem. Early head-on proc. Furious Sweep from Vodka. On your left. My Haru's in 4th. Vodka's gonna ult here. And he's gonna beat my Haru. Like, another top 3 finished. I guess. Sorry, we're just not watching that. Yeah, I think they're just new players. I just, like, there's just... I think it's just like round 1. It's just hard to expect, I guess. A pluses. Okay. I mean, we have a Taiki, we have A pluses. No stopping me. Bought Hydrate. Not the worst deck I've seen. Waiting on the Kitas and Black reroll banner. Okay. He has a level 30. They have a level 35 Kitas and Black. I mean, I don't want to say they tried. I don't want to. Maybe they didn't. Why aren't you borrowing Saiyan Sky? Mike, please. Mike, please. Let me beat the allegations. You have a level 50 Super Creek at least. You know what? Your time to shine is the next CM. Next CM, they'll put this Super Creek to use. Another second place for my Taiki. Vodka's in second. Wait, my Taiki died? Did I lose this? Oh, I won by a nose. It looks like I T-pulse scammed the Ogre. Let me rewatch that. I think I T-pulse scammed this Ogre. How do I rewatch this again? Yeah, I almost lost to a jobber. Lobby. Okay, wait, let's actually watch this. What happened to my Taiki? Did she just die? Did she rush here? Late start. I mean, she was second place in the final corner, right? Yeah, she pushes up to second. Did I rush? Like, I'm so confused how she dropped like a fly. Or does just everyone else hit Excel? Face down to third. Vodka's in fourth. Okay, yeah, I'm in second place here. I missed everything. Wait, yeah. Okay, I guess I didn't die. I think just everyone else hit stuff. Oh, it is a quarter connoisseur! It was a quarter connoisseur and a keep it real proc. Right into the rate race. Oh wait, no, I didn't even... No, I was in first place the whole time. I didn't even proc cut and drive or T-pulse. Wait, my vodka was in first place at the 200 meter mark. Wait, we had the same top speed. 1200 mile A. How did T-pulse? How is this vodka? How is this ogre just slower? Oh, right, it's pace and not late. Never mind. Oh, I almost got scammed by a corner connoisseur T-pulse proc. I lost everything on vodka. That's crazy. They had a really good corner connoisseur proc. Yeah, I think I'm just too used to late ogre. Now here's a late ogre. Long corner stam meter. Manhattan Cafe? No, they didn't get stam meter from Cafe. Where did you get stam meter from? Wait, what? Who gives stam meter? Does Top Gun give... Top Gun doesn't give stam meter. Oh, wait. Oh, the explosion, right. Man. I forgot, because usually people just tank the long B, right? For her career. Because you can kind of get... If you have 12... If you have, like, 1000 speed, you can beat the Arima Kingdom with long B. You still lost the Tonosho Spring. Ooh, what? You have... Okay, wait. Please. How is your skill list this short? Free me. Right-handed fall runner. How many races did you do? 14? I guess you have no mid-race and you have just touching danger. Gosh, I just assume everyone's casual and we just skip through all these races. Like... I guess I found the dead queue time. It really is just 6.5 hours later. Or 7.5 hours later. I don't know where you're getting 380 kill points from. I think it's expensive. Another day where my Taiki doesn't ult. I really should have just... Furious feed on your left, Slick Surge. Wait, I'm gonna lose to the Summer Marzensky. My heart? Oh! Not running two fronts is actually just... I just got out-gambled. No one wants to run front runners for me. Two fronts? Alright, maybe. I'm passing this Marzensky, aren't I? Wow, I've never seen a level 37 King Halo and a level 41 gold ship. Oh, they met. Wait! When they got Akebono, they leveled up their King Halo to level 45. We're seeing progress. Oh, their die with Scarlet also didn't level up to level 50. They own a Taiki shuttle. Level 40 gold ship. Runaway, taking the lead. Groundworks, quad greens. This is really light on stam. But encroaching shadow, 1, 2, 5 mid race? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 mid race. I guess Nemesis counts, right? Okay. This is the worst build I've seen. That was not the worst build I saw. I once again don't think my Taiki is ulting. But at least the other person is bringing a team. Alright. Like, that Taishin has a chance. I'm passing this Marzensky, without a doubt. With the rush as well. My heart is last? Didn't it proc Withstand? I guess everyone else is Pace Chasers. Actually, why is my vodka so high up? Yeah, I think Curvature gets it there. I think I'm hitting Curvature and it's on. Yeah. Well, you know, I block angling, at least. I have stolen Rod. Vodka is in iron range. Let's pump some iron. No other XL though. I don't think it matters. Wait! I'm gonna lose to the special week. You have got to be kidding me. I steal Rod? I steal Rod to just lose to somebody else. Was that a no stopping me proc? Do you have no stopping me on the special week? Yeah, it was just a no stopping me gamble. One and 3/4 lengths. I don't even think I win that with shooting. Like it was just a it was just a, like a no stopping me gamble. Oh my god, I can't get my ult off. I think my TAIKI has ulted. How many times has my TAIKI ulted? Twice in 15 rounds? I knew I should have put it in the less mid-race one. I think I just have too much mid-race for not running fronts. Like, I have to be running 2 fronts with this TAIKI. I'm just blocking too many... I'm blocking anglings in the pace chaser position. Shatterproof. The issue is that even if I replace my vodka with a frontrunner, my TAIKI's just gonna push into second. Like, I don't think there's been a frontrunner that I haven't overtaken. Actually, that's a lie. There was one Esmara that almost won. I just see a Shatterproof go off. There's 2 Shatterproofs. Wait! My TAIKI's gonna ult? Oh my TAIKI's gonna ult. Maybe I am a jobber. Into the head-on proc. Wait, wait, what? Oh, cut and drive can't activate in second. I was gonna say my bot's gonna win this. We got cut and drive. I can't believe cut and drive is 3rd through 5th. Why is cut and drive just a worse triumphant boss? What did I at least see? The special week? The double recovery special week? By a neck? Vodka's just a worse Doguri. Alright. A current?
2番人気8番待機シャトル
まずまずの仕上がりですね。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
What am I playing? What is going on? I thought last CM was like...
スタート
Like I've seen better Umas in URA. From the last, maybe there's just a lot of new players joining from the half anime. There's a lot of new players joining from the half anime. That's gotta be it. I pushed into first again. Whoa, another top 3. They just put their 6 children. We've had 2 lobbies, 2 races in the past 17. No, yes, in the past 17, where like You know, it's just round 1. It's just round 1. Oh, shoot. Cormon Tactician? Where are you getting these flustards from? Oh, Nice Nature. Oh, front vodka. Oh, sorry, front pasta? Groundworks, fall, right-handed. Focus, early lead. I'm wait? I might be the ult here. There's so many pace chasers. Okay, the final corner starts. Hold up, is TAIKI gonna shoot? Wait, do I lose to a determined descent? Taking Blade Server Savvy does not increase the chances, no. The wit only matters for like downhill. It matters for everything but skill proc rates. No stopping me proc? Haru? Haru with the instant no stopping me proc? No! 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 Don't T-pulse! No! I got T-pulse scammed. Oh man. Man, T-pulse is just such a scam. Man, maybe I am a jobber. I can't even get Haru to get a win. And then my Haru goes to great mood.
注目の1番人気2番待機シャトルいい感じに気合が乗っていますね芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね
You guys might just want to queue now. These are the builds of all time. I think this is the most casual CM of yet. And I thought like Longs is not going to be any better, right? Longs I feel like they're just deck gated. I feel like Miles is like your best chance. Well, outside of TAIKI. Is there a paste vodka? There's a paste vodka. Oh, wait, no stopping me? Please, Haru! Yes! They're not stopping me! Oh, no, Vodka's gonna win this. Man, Vodka is just a jobber. Another T-pulse hit as well. Vodka only wins in these jobber lobbies. She was 0 for 100 in room matches. This is our last race of the day. Are we updating the casuals to 30? I can't even like rate the builds. I can't even rate the builds. Like a digital and a TAIKI. There's an S rank vodka. Wait. Okay. Wait, we might be able to look at this. Okay, we will not be looking at this player's We do have an S-rated we have also a #1 favorite A+. You bought center stage. Why would you buy center stage? They at least have groundworks. Okay, maybe they're not all in on their... On your left, Kokura Racecourse Corner Recovery 777s. Whitmax. It's just a Whitmax. I mean, they have no stopping me on your left, Furious Feet. I mean, their vodka's fine. Right? Mile A, though. I don't really want to call him a sweat. Well, they hit a center stage, so I mean, prudent positioning would have done the exact same thing. With the current standards, they're a sweat. No, because I believe in round 2 we'll actually find builds. This Metro Ryan is way too far up. Who's in 6? Digital? Does Digital even have Pump Some Iron? Okay. I mean, at least my TAIKI's ulting here. I think Haru's too far to hit Nimble Nav. This is like the only way she wins. She needs to be like hugging somebody going into here. Yeah. She was just in. She took too. She's too far outside to hit nimble nav. Or not nimble nav. No stopping me. Oh, she swung too far out. Isn't Meiji Orion in second right now? Oh wow. Yeah, T-Pulse. T-Pulse and Cut and Drive is so strong. At least in jobber lobbies. I don't think my vodka has enough mid-race to like catch up with a double front lobby though. Yeah. If my Haru didn't swing out like 2 lanes over and was able to hit Nimble Nav off the Ogre, there was a chance. I mean, a perfect Nimble Nav proc, does it give me 3 links? Is this 2 links? Yeah, I think if I didn't swing 2 lanes over and I was able to hit no stopping me off this Ogre, Haru had a chance there. Yeah, this Ryan had a chance to win, but she pushed up. She was in 5th place the whole time, which is unfortunate. And then she probably hit Rising Dragon and got stuck in 5th place. I mean, for the lobbies that I was in, this is actually a very low win rate, right? Like I got 80, I have 80%, but there was only like 2 lobbies that I should have had a chance of losing. I mean, I'm essentially running 2 Umas because I could not make a good enough Haru. Well, I guess I'm bullying single dads tomorrow at the same time. I'm never gonna beat these allegations, man. Maybe all my trophies are just false. Was CM3? Did I even face against a good Taishin that I lost to? Like, I don't even know if the Taishin I lost to was that strong in the other mile I played. At least it's not. You know what? At least my TAIKI isn't. At least my TAIKI isn't in second. You read my notes on Nice Nature Wit. You said you always bring Nice Nature Wit for Mant. Is it better to pull Nice Nature instead of Fine Motion? Nice Nature kind of falls off after Mant is the thing. Right? Fine Motion is the better Wit card. It's just that Nice Nature is the better one during the 3rd scenario. So like, it depends. Like in terms of longevity, I mean, Nice Nature Wit is still going to be the 2nd best Wit card. But it's just not as useful as Fine Motion's usability after the 3rd scenario. So like, you would rather borrow Nice Nature Wit and own Fine Motion than own Nice Nature Wit and have to borrow the Fine Motion, if that makes sense. Because until the 2nd anniversary, which is going to be another like Fine Motion just lasts 1 more scenario. But both of them, I mean, Speedstar is okay. On Your Left is okay. Like, they're fine. Like, I don't know. They're still like top 2 Wit cards right now. They'll bring On Your Left up or they make a nice nature. Yeah, actually true. If they accelerate the next balance patches, then and On Your Left becomes 4th or lower while also being anytime during the first half, then yeah, Nice Nature Wit would be stronger. Do you want to use your voucher on Super Creek or Fine Motion? You have a Limit Break 2 Fine Motion, but you don't own Super Creek. I don't really believe in like the grab your first copy off the voucher, because it still needs to be level 45 to be usable. Like at that, because you're not going to be able to get it to level 45 in a scenario, and at that point you can just use the next scenario's voucher if you needed 1 copy. Whereas getting your Fine... Oh, it depends on what strategy you're running, actually. Because you could pull for the Fine Motion Summer Marzinski rerun banner. If you're running, like, front runners. It's not like... Like, don't just go off of my advice right now. But without knowing the rest of like your account, I would probably just get the Limit Break 3 Fine Motion. But don't just like shoot it now. I would recommend also, since I'm just offhandedly commenting on it. But I don't think like you're not gonna run a level 30 Super Creek. I mean, obviously, unless you need Swinging Maestro, because it also depends on your borrows, right? Running Nice Nature Wit instead of Fine Mode is not that bad. Yeah, it's still the second best Wit card. If you have it max limit broken. Is Fine Mode still used after we get Meijiro Ramu? Nah. Meijiro Ramu is, like, does power creep Fine Motion. But it depends on, like, what... I think front runners, unless you're able to cram 3 Wit cards, which actually might be possible. Because you're gonna, after, in like 4 days, I think, right? That's when the Halloween event happens. In 4 days, front runners will get a Wit card that has to be in every deck, right? So one of your Wit card slots is just taken up by Mihono Bourbon Wit. So like if a CM you have to run, you can only run 2 Wit cards, then yes, it would be Mihono Bourbon Wit and Meijiro Ramu. But I think most of the times you can run 3 Wit cards by the time we get to there. But it depends on, like... I think it's too hard to say entirely. But most of the times if you're running 2 Wit cards, you can just run Fine Motion and Ramonu. The Fine Motion rerun banner? Let me see. I just had this up. Marzensky. Yeah, this is kind of really far in the future, which is why I'm more inclined to just like say get the Limit Break 3. Because you don't really want to roll for Fine Motion. Actually, does Fine Motion even... Oh, I guess, yeah, they do rerun right before Mant. But getting Kawakami Princess feels really bad. Right? Like, I don't know if you would want to roll on this banner specifically. Especially if, like... I mean... I don't know, Keys in Black and, like, Saiyan Sky Ballroom is kind of, like, your only way to play on long tracks for frontrunners. And, like, if you're not a frontrunner, getting a copy of Princess just feels really bad. So, like... I don't really want to recommend pulling on this rerun banner. Yeah. Because, like, if you're a frontrunner player, like, you would rather get these Umas. And if you're not a frontrunner player, like, why would you want Princess? Right? Because all Princess does is makes getting Dodging Danger easier on parents. Because she comes with the gold skill version. Which makes it a little bit easier to spark onto your parent. And also it's a speed card for your parents, which makes their careers a little easier, or like affinity maxing a little easier. I don't know, it's just like Super Creek I was fine saying that you can pull on, right? Because this, like, yeah, yes, Tazuna's bad. I guess also, like, on the Kitasen Black Banner, yes, Diamond is bad, but those 2 cards are, like, really, really strong. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't know, it's awkward definitely to not pull on this banner and wait 8 months without Kitasen Black. I don't know, it's... I haven't decided how I feel about this banner yet. It's the gold version of Prudent. No, it should be the... It's not Center Stage. Princess. Isn't it the gold version of Dodging Danger? Satono is good. I mean, yeah, if you max limit broke it. Oh, it is Center Stage. Wait, what? I thought she had the Dodging Danger gold skill. Whoops. Never mind. Whoops. Wait, who has the Dodging Danger gold skill? Akebono. Okay, never mind. Actually, then, yeah, there's, like, even less need to pull for it, right? Because, like, on a parent run, you would just run Smart Falcon. right, for groundworks and center stage to get prudent positioning. So yeah, it feels really awkward, I think, to pull on this banner when a fourth of your SRs could be Princess. Though, I mean, if you had extra carrots, obviously it's better to pull here than wait. What is this? Then wait 6 months to pull on the next rerun. You're debating on whether to pull for Fine Motion or Nice Nature or Wit for, like, the rerun banners. Yeah, there's a Nice Nature rerun right before the New Year's event. Or it's with, Cross. The next rerun isn't even that far. Yeah, true. I mean, at that point, you might as well just wait another 2 months or 3 months for Ramono. I guess if, like, because there isn't really anything else you're pulling, right, during Mant. Like, all the stuff during Mant kind of sucks. Except, like, CB Wit for end closers. That's about it. Everything else in here sucks unless you want one of the Umas. Or Machine of Flower is good for Pace Parents. I mean, Gold Chip Summer, if you're a terrorist in medium tracks and you want to run Quad Dominator, you can get Gold Chip Summer. Which speed card to get? Fuku and Narita Top Road, Maiko or Boxing. They all do the same thing. I think the worst one out of the 4 is Top Road. Just in terms of, like, longevity, she's really awkward because her unique skill is stuck to fan count. So, like, out of the 4, I think Top Road's the worst one, just because, like, having your training effectiveness being locked to how many fans you have just feels really bad when you're training, you know, anything that it doesn't do mediums or long. Like, anything that doesn't race that many G1s, it's really hard to get this unique effect outside of the 3rd scenario. You'd also, the Uma that you're training would basically be able to run miles, mediums, and longs in Mant for it to get full effectiveness. And, like, outside, like, the 4th scenario, you don't do optional races, right? So it's just really hard to use this unique effect. What do you mean, even if Affinity Reworks comes sooner? How does that change this unique effect? Like, I think Narita Top Road is the worst one out of the 4. Can I explain decks that we'll use in Mant? There's basically 2 versions of decks that you can run in Mant. And it's, you either run, so the minimum races you want to do in Mant is 25, right? Here, let me see if Game Tora has the full guide for it. But the minimum amount of races I'm pretty sure you want to do is 25 for, where is it? Yeah, it's usually around 25 races. Is it for the skill? I usually remember 25 was like the breakpoint, but usually you want to run like a minimum of 50. Doesn't racing just give you better stats? Yes, yeah. Usually you would do, well, it just depends on if you're able to make a good 70% race bonus, because you can't just you still need the idea behind like a 70% race bonus deck is you have 4 usable cards and 2 fodder 15%ers, right? And then you would just attempt like around 30 to 35 races, and then there's an item in here called there's a whistle in here, which is the item. It's so hard to explain deck choices without understanding the whole scenario. But when people are like saying you need race bonus for Mant, they're talking about getting a 70% race bonus and using this item. Where's the whistle? Using this whistle here that reshuffles how your supporter cards are laid out. So you would essentially use this with like training weights or the megaphone, and you are all in on one good training, like one full. You completely race, and then in summer you would use these whistles, you would use these megaphones, and just get one really good training, rather than like how we're doing it right now, where we try to train throughout the turns. And the reason why you can race so much is because you can do a combo of green juice, which fully restores your energy, and then you can give them a cupcake to remove the mood down. So like that's the idea behind like a full race heavy deck, but it's not like a 70% race deck is the only thing you can do for CM, especially when like if there's a gold skill that you absolutely need, like you can't do something like that. You can't really do a 70% race deck. I guess there isn't really like mandatory gold skills yet, right? Like maybe like I think like during the scenario, like Mr. CB Wit for daring attack, is it called daring attack? Is like a pretty much a mandatory skill, and I think she's really hard to fit in like a race heavy deck. Right, because she only has 5% race bonus. Like this is when you would do a lower race deck in order to use her in an end closer in an end closer build. I think it's really hard to explain this scenario because it's so like Aoharu is very similar to URA. Like it's just an additional like it's just, I mean, you just have to look at flames, right? But it's not that much different. Like if you are on track for flames, you shouldn't be losing the team trials. But Mant's break, like I think Mant is just too different from the other two for me to explain it quickly. Is basically where I'm trying to get at it. But it is more race heavy. I do disagree with the idea that you cannot use Kitos and Black in this. I think people are too bent on the 70% race bonus deck. Like Kitos and Black is still a very good card to bring here. You can also hit 70% with Kitos and Black, because you can run 340 or 3 15s, 2 10%, and 1 5%. Yeah, I think it's just too hard for me to explain it fully. I said something about Fuku not being that valuable. Oh, for the Affinity rework. I think Fuku's still good, right? Like, I would say Pegasus would probably have the most value in the... Well, I mean, Tachyon Speed would be better because Tachyon Speed is a scenario link. But the fourth scenario, I would say that like Bakshin and Pegasus would probably be more valuable than Fuku and Narita Top Road. But Fuku and Narita Top Road are stronger than than Bakshin and Pegasus in the third scenario. Is Max Limit Break Rico actually runnable in Man, or is that fake? If you cannot make a 70% race bonus deck, sure, you can throw in Rico. Like you could just do like a 45-50% race bonus deck and use Rico, I guess, and do like, I mean, you just do less races with Rico, since like Rico doesn't like the whole thing in Man is you like there's just two paths you can take. You either go for 25 races or you go for like 35 races, and it's just, do you want to do like a whistle high roll? Like doing these whistles is a lot more volatile because all that matters is you whistle in the summer camp trainings and you get a crazy megaphone hit, right? And you're getting like 200 stats every turn in summer. Also near like the after year 3 summer, you'll have like level 4 facilities, so you can also do whistles there, or not whistles, but you can also do megaphone trainings there. I think a lot of people are focused on the. Well, I mean, I guess it's just there's just not a lot of news about Mant in general. But Rico would not be ran in this high rolly version of a deck. You would just run a lower, like a more stable deck with Rico. What's the spread for the 4 actual training cards? Yeah, 2 speed, and like 2 wit, usually, and then you would run another. I think you would run. Yeah, and the last slot's just flexible, right? Because it's 2 speed. But 2 speed, 2 wit, and then you can drop a wit for Super Creek. For longs. Or I guess mediums if you don't have a recovery skill. Uma-specific debuffs do not activate during Mant, no. Like Taishin won't have her mood down event. Super Creek doesn't have her practice failure event. Those are all disabled. I'm pretty sure it even says here in game Tora. You also lose all your career goals. So you also lose any secret event that requires you to race. I'm pretty sure as well. Actually, I don't know if Game Tora says it. What about Fickle Maiden? I actually don't know about Fickle Maiden, if that triggers or not still. It's all the scenario-specific stuff that gets disabled. Am I pulling on Fuku? I'm pulling on the speed card, yeah. Not full armor. Actually, I don't even think full armor's in the pull anymore. No, Brian... Brian doesn't have hard mode. I know all the Uma-specific, like, career stuff gets disabled. I don't know if, like, the random events get disabled or not. I have not been doing these single pulls. The Dictus card. Oh my! Why is it flash there? Yeah, like Creek's practice 4 and like Naruya Taishin's triple mood down. Like those get disabled. I can't remember. I don't know about the random events though. Like that's the thing. I don't remember if random events got disabled. Well, actually, I think some things are not, because I think does Gold City still get our SP bonus? It's like if there might not be like a blanket statement on how it works, but I know Creek and Taishin's didn't work or didn't happen. Is Mant that brutal? Well, it's not even that like that. I mean, it is high RNG and stuff. The issue is just how long the career takes, right? Because you're just locked behind animations. That's like the worst. I would say that's the worst part about Mant. It's not like the RNG or. Actually, it is kind of hearing your Uma cry about having to race, but I have the game muted at that point. But I think the main issue is just how long the runs take because you're watching so many animations happen. But they did introduce like super skip at the 4th scenario. They did introduce super skip at the 4th scenario. So there's I'm hoping, you know, they at least port that a scenario earlier for Mant, because that cuts the time by like a third. Like it's 15 minutes faster if we can get the better skip version, quality of life. So like, if that comes by and Mant runs go down to like 30 minutes, I think it's not that brutal. Like it's still what, a couple minutes longer than a URA or a Araharu run, but 45 minutes to like 50 minutes a run is just super brutal. I think that's like, they cry. I mean, they already do that, like when you do 3 races in a row. Or at least that's what happens when I do make my Maru do like 40 races. I have to mute the game when I have to do my fan runs. Because Maruzetsuki complains when she's on a 30 race streak. Maybe I am a bad trainer. But I haven't had to do fan runs in a while since I've given up on doing Haru runs. Yeah, Mata race. Oh my. Yeah, I mean I do it on my phone, so I can just have it muted. But how many of my actually not that many wins for Taiki. Maybe my Taiki's washed. What is this? 7? My vodka was doing a lot of lifting. Oh yeah, and having to do the Tenno show into the Queen Elizabeth Flap into the Japan Cup. I only had to hear that once on Ogre, because Ogre forces you to the Miles CM for the 3rd one on the first time. Reference doc says that take the reference doc deck advice with a grain of salt, because that deck advice is for team trials. I hate when people use that template for CM, because like that reference doc is purely for team trials. Like, you don't need to be running the Tachyon card. It is a very strong speed card, but you don't really need to. Megaphone high roll runs are the 70% race bonus decks. Like, you're running 70% race bonus for the megaphones. Yeah, it's like a decent... Like, it's fine to use the reference doc deck building guides. But just keep in mind that reference doc is usually catered towards team trials because it's meant for, like, a more casual base. Like, some things are applicable to the CM, right? But sometimes, like, you can't follow the reference doc build guides because, like, there's a pivotal skill that you need to grab. But Grand Live, yeah, usually it's 2-3 speed, though. You can get away with 2 speed in shorter distances when you can bring more wit cards. The hundreds of pages for get reference docs is for casuals. Well, it's not like... It's just like, it's usually... I mean, yes. Like, the reference docs is a really good tool. Like, I still use it because I don't have everything memorized, right? But it's like, the builds in there are usually meant for team trials or, like, a general guide to a... Like, it's really hard to say that this deck will work for every CM in that distance. Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good tool. It's, like, probably one of the best tools that we have. How bad is Sweep by Grand Live? Like, Sweep SR? I mean, if you have a second SSR, like, Sweep Tosho is just one of, like, you know, top 2 SRs. If you have any SSR speed card max limit broken, that will always be better than any of the SRs you can have. Is the 70% race bonus deck ceiling so much higher than the 50% race deck? Yeah, because you just get more skills and skill points. Like, a 70% race bonus deck will always have a higher scaling. Also, like, to run the 70% race bonus deck, you need 4 max limit broken SSRs, which is just a whaley deck in general, right? Because you're running 2 speed SSRs. Maybe you can run 3 if you instead of Super Creek you run like a SR Wit card. Or I guess you can run Windy instead of one of the speed ones, but I don't know if like an SSR plus Windy is enough to get your stats. But yeah, I mean, yes, the 70% race bonus deck is like the whale high rolly deck, and that's what I'm gearing my account towards, right? Because I'm gonna pull Fuku, and then, I mean, it would be nice to have Fine Motion, for shorter distances, but I have Super Creek for the longer distances, right? Because the idea behind, the 70% race bonus deck. Here, let me pull up this. Oops. Training event helper. Alright, the idea is that you run Kitasen, or actually I guess this tier list thing would be better. It'd be like Fuku, you know, could be any SR, Kitasen, 2 power cards, which would usually be this one. Where is she? Where's Nishino Flower? Nishino Flower, Nishino Flower, Nishino Flower. I am blind. There we go. And then you would borrow I would borrow Nice Nature Wit, right? And then the last one could either be a 10% Wit card or Super Creek. And that's like the general guide, at least for what I have. Am I blind? Or Super Creek? Right? Like this would be 70%. Super Creek could be replaced for a 10% Wit on shorter distances. You always thought I was a whale? Have you seen my Taiki? Let me look at my Taiki deck. I mean, I still spend, right, on this game. Like I think I've spent $200 now. But this has been my Taiki. This was my Taiki deck. I had Kitasen Black and a level 30 Rico. Like, this Taiki is not the whaliest build you can find. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of Kitasen rerollers that had a better deck than me for going into this. Is Fuku usable after man? Fuku is usable in Grand Live. Like I think she's fine, but obviously it's not the best. Like I think Fuku, even though she is a like pseudo PAL card, would probably still be better to run than what am I trying to say? Like Sweep Tosho or something. The issue with like Boxing, you know, Pegasus, Sweep, Fuku, and Narita Top Road is that they all just give really bad skills. like Plan X isn't that useful outside of sprints, you know. Whatever freaking Boxing's skill is, I can't remember off the top of my head. Fuku gives you super lucky 7, which you don't really want. And then you don't really want to spend skill points on 80 power from Narita Top Road. They all fall off as soon as you can get a better speed card. Fuku's longevity falls off in Grand Live. Yeah, she's not the best speed card to run in Grand Live. But she's still usable in Grand Live, I'd say. I think Grandmaster, she's for sure dead. Like, there's no way you're bringing that to... There's just no way you're bringing that to this scenario. I guess if you don't pull on any speed cards, you could cope to use it here. She's for sure dead at Alcondor Pasa speed, because you'd at least run like Kitasen Pasa. Yeah, she's probably the strongest. I mean, she's one of the strongest speed cards you can run in the second scenario on release, and then one of the stronger ones in the third scenario. But like, you would rather, I mean, if you were able to, you'd rather run like Tachyon speed. Isn't pulling Nice Nature and then borrowing Fuku better? I mean, sure, you can. The reason why I always recommend running a speed card is because you cannot run a deck without a speed card. Like wit, like obviously it's nice to have more wit, but I would rather somebody have 2 SSR speed cards than a speed and a wit card, just in terms of being able to do every CM. Because I don't think you would ever run 1 speed card in a deck, right? You would always run at least 2, and it's better to have 2 SSR speed cards than 2 not. Like, that's why I generally recommend speed cards to people. I mean, if your deck, like, if the rest of your deck is good enough, sure, then yeah, you don't need to be following my advice, but it's impossible for me to give advice tailored to everybody individually. And I'm always under the assumption when I do, like the highlights, that they don't have 2 SSR speed cards. Because it's just, I think it's impossible. Like, it's just way better in terms of being able to use your deck in every CM to have 2 max limit broken SSR speed cards. Account submissions for poll suggestions. Maybe. Maybe like next month. I just don't really have that much time. Play the game for you. But I think, like, especially if you spent more money than me, or you just have a better deck list than me. Yeah, I don't have a second speed. Like, this is my deck for my Taiki that I've been running. I wouldn't... Like, it's hard for me to give advice to you if you have a polling advice to you if you have a better deck for me, because you just will not need to follow my advice. The breakpoint's at 66 for the... Because it's 68. Is that a 60? No, 67%. I don't know if it's... Wait, do you need... Yeah, 67%. 67 is the breakpoint. For the +3 stuff. Because it's 34 for the first one and then 67 for the second one. All the SSR speed cards have bad skills, so you're trying to pull others instead. Well, I mean, by extension, Nice Nature's Wit is only used in Miles. I mean, I guess, sure. But it's like, Nice Nature Wit, you should only be using on your left on Miles and Sprints. Like, you shouldn't be using it on Mediums and Longs. Even when it gets buffed, it's never... Like, it's never used on Mediums and Longs. Because, well, I guess if the buff comes early, then there won't be the new skills that replace it for Mediums and Longs. But on your left is just such a gamble on Mediums and Longs, especially when, like, Dobra releases, and eventually when there's other skills. Use Windy. Oh yeah, I still don't have Sweep Tosho. I still have a level 40 Sweep Tosho. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of you have better. I mean, I have a lot of random SSRs, but I have a level 20 Windy and a level 40 Sweep Tosho. Like, I don't think I have the best deck. Like, I'm definitely not the showing of, like, a whale build for CMs. Yeah, I did use my SSR crystal. I mean, I used my SR crystal on Fukukitaru, and then the next day I pulled a Fukukitaru, which is a little unfortunate. I think the Fuku was very helpful because it unlocked the 1 wit. No, where's it? The 1 wit bonus for my Taiki shuttle, but it did suck that literally I think I used the Fuku crystal at 3 PM, and then 8 hours later. Wait, no, not 8 hours later. Like, I don't know, 12 hours later, I did the free pulls and I got the copy of Fuku that I was missing. So it does suck that thing burned and I can't use it on Sweep Tosho, but it's fine. Like, by the time once the Fuku banner rolls around, like, I won't ever use Sweep Tosho or Windy or whatever. Like, I'll stop using SR cards. Deserved. Yeah, I did tell everyone, hey, you should probably, like, definitely save until the end of the flurry pulls. And then I got really mad in my Taiki runs, so I ended up using the crystal on Fuku, which did help. You know, I hit 1,000 wit on... Like, I'm not hitting 1,000 wit without that last crystal, or that last level in Fukukitaru, but it did suck. Can you cope with Windy Emit? Yeah, you can probably cope with Windy Emit. Why not I use Maximum Break R Rico? In 110 pulls, I got a single copy of Rare Rico. I have a level 20 Rare Rico. Where is she? Oh, I even leveled it up because I didn't get a copy of the SSR one. How is it possible? I don't know. It's funny because I have 2 copies of Rico in 110 pulls. I got 2 copies of the SSR and I got a single copy of the rare one in 110 pulls. But yeah. That was something else. Yeah, I mean the SSR is good, right? Like I got saved. Well, I got saved when I got the level 31, and then I got extra saved when in the like 90th pull or something. I think I got like the 90th pull. I got the second copy of Rico. Limit break one's slightly better than the max limit break card part. Yeah, I mean it's like a couple extra stats, and like maybe I save enough energy for like half a training. It's not that much better. Yeah, 6 rice showers and 6 0 Ricos. I got a lot of off-rate stuff. Like I got this King Halo. I got... What else did I get? Did I get this Meiji Orion as well? I got a lot of those free pulls. I just got him. You didn't even know the Ryan card existed. I don't even know what this gives. Unyielding. When you have good SSRs, yeah, I mean, ideally your deck should just be all SSRs. There should be there's never a point where an SR card is better than, like, even with the scenario link effects, like an SR card would never beat out an SSR. When am I running for CM6? Gold Ship and 2 Chariots. I'm going back to Gold Ship Crutch. I have like a pseudo Gold Ship made right now. This one. Though I kind of messed up because I forgot to swap to Power Sparks. This was a 9-star Stam Spark run. If I had Power, this would be like 1,000 Stam and 1,100 Power. So I'm gonna keep doing more runs. But it is going to be Gold Chip. Double Pace Chaser Chariot. Because I am a fraud. Show my deck. This is a 4-speed 1-stam Rika deck. So, the last 5 turns of the run, I maxed out my speed, and I did 5 turns of max speed training to try to get my power up. So I'm pretty sure I can just replace this Legacy Borrow that was Stam with power, and I can probably hit like 1,200, 1,100, 1,100, which I think is... I think I like 1,200, 1,100, 1,100 more than 1,200, like 1,000, 1,200. Am I not buying any uniques? They're just too expensive, I think. I would like Nemesis. This was like a test deck. I did a lot of test decks without Borrows, and then I went towards it. I'm going to get Ogre. I have Ogre Brian, and I think Symboli right now. Like, I have this that I'm putting on, onto an Ogre, and then I have a straightaway Spirit that I'm putting onto the Ogre. My Mayano parent for that, it's just a 3-star straightaway Spirit, because I was testing it. It's a 3-star long, or it's 1-star straightaway Spirit. I think inside it has a 3-star. But I was just testing the deck with the Barras, because I wasn't going to use it for parents. Is Iron good for it's 100 meters delayed, and I think the issue is that the entire CM6 is who hits no stopping me. Like, it doesn't matter if you hit Iron or not. If somebody hits no stopping me, like, they're gonna get so much acceleration because it's 0.4 acceleration at the start of the late race. Like, I think no stopping me is just going to be way too strong to, like, for Iron to realistically do anything for. Can you ditch Spurt then? You can, but Spurt is really helpful in case there isn't somebody in front of you. Because if you hit spurt, you can try to accelerate to somebody to hit no stopping me. Yeah, it is like a combo. Like, otherwise you're just purely gambling that on whatever end closer you're running, there is somebody in front of you, right? Like CM2, for example, Taishin always hit Encroaching Shadow into somebody and not Encroaching Shadow directly behind somebody. Now this was a low roll. I think I hit 5 mood downs in this run. That's because I was running 4 speed. Like I think I hit Stam once. I also think I didn't explode enough to even get the skill. I think I exploded 6 times in this run. Did you rent out Rice Shower or Creek if you don't have a maximum limit by Creek? I think it depends on how good your speed cards are. Like here, I don't even think I want to replace one of the speed cards. Maybe Flash for like Cafe. I don't really want to run 2 Stam cards. I don't know, I haven't decided what I was going to do with this deck. I accidentally messed up because I was running 4 speed. Or sorry, I was running these 3 speeds. Hishi Amazon and Rice Shower. And then I was replacing Hishi Amazon with Creek. And then Rice Shower with Baiko, but I forgot to replace another card. So I ended up accidentally doing 4 speed. Like you can see in the previous... Actually, I guess I did 4 speed Rice Shower here. In this one. But yeah, I was like messing around with the decks, right? Because I was using the borrows for it. I think this one is 3 speed 2 power. But this was like a pretty low roll run, and I felt like I was able to comfortably hit everything. But I think if you're trying to high roll something, you would go for something like this, right? Where it's 2 power, 3 speed. I just think these 2 power speed cards were just not strong enough for me. Or at least it was too inconsistent that I was getting way too mad. The thing is that like I feel like because it's such a no stopping me roulette, like endgame does not matter. Like if you have long S and max speed, if you hit a no stopping me proc, like you're going to win by quite a lot of lengths. Like it's not gonna be like by a nose. And I personally believe that like mid game, in order to get into a good position to hit no stopping me, is more important than a velocity inherit. I think maybe after this CM's finals, I'll get enough other builds, because I think right now all I see are gold ships. Hopefully some people like make some paces, and I don't know if people are ever even gonna try front runners this CM that I can steal, so I can like show an example of a 9-man race for the next CM. But most of the time, it is just whoever hits no stopping me. Because everything is just so delayed. You don't really want head on. Head on is too gambly. Or at least it's too gambly for it to be effective. What's my parent deck? I swapped over to URA for Ogre, but let me pull up the parent deck. It's this right now, so this gives you straightaway Spirit. This gives Uma Stan. I have Super Creek in here to try to get corner recovery to cheapen it, and then I'm borrowing a Muteki. And then Sweep Tosho, I would just like Slipstream and After School Stroll off of it. I'm going for these 2 skills. Kitasen is not really that necessary, but she does give long corners here. You know, she gives corner recovery. Corner Adept's always a good one to try to cheapen. I'm borrowing a Muteki, and I'm doing this in URA. Because right now my parents only have Straightaway Spirit and Uma Stand. I lost all of the Muteki skills. Or at least on the 2 main parents. I think on the Grand Legacies I still have Ramp Up. I have like 2 Ramp Up and 1 Playtime's Over. But the 2 parents I'm settling on lost all of the Muteki skills, so I'm trying to re-put them on. I also tried borrowing the Sweet Tosho SSR for parenting. I think I'm 0 for 4 on her chain event for straightaway spurt, so I hate that card. I think I've had 4 parent runs where she just sapped a mood from me and didn't give me straightaway spurt. So I've just given up on that card. That card does not exist to me. I'd even do the second event where you can gamble for 10 energy and she would sap 10 energy from me. Like, that card is... I feel like it's... I don't know what the odds are, but it doesn't even feel like 50-50. Or at least the 4 runs. I mean, obviously, you know, I only did 4 runs. But 4 runs and not getting straightaway spurt a single time is crazy. Yeah, both of these are chain events. So, Air Shakur's on the second one. The second chain event gives it. And then King Halo, it's the first one, which gives Umastan. So the only person I'm chasing for hints is, like, maybe Sweep Tosho and Muteki. What deck did I don't have an Ogre for, like, for CM6. I haven't made... Like, this is just a parent run, right? Or I guess I could have just shown the parent deck through here. Like, this is just a parent run for, like, you know, Playtime's Over, Slipstream, Tail Held High, Ramp Up, Straightaway Spirit, Umastan. I had to buy Gormond early because I was not gonna win the Kikua show without it. Like, this is... And I've been doing this in the Yore scenario, just because it's a little faster. Also, I learned that when you have 5 aptitudes, it is impossible to... it is impossible to fish the explosions. Especially since I don't have ND, so I didn't really care. You were wondering if Grandworks was mandatory on pace? I mean, if you want to go for pace promotion into, like, angling and scheming, sure. But I just think No Stopping Me is just so strong that, like, you kind of don't want to be pace promoted, right? Because you lose access to No Stopping Me. It is a lot easier for people to hit, like, the 8 people behind you to hit No Stopping Me is like the issue. Like, the 8 people behind you just have such an easier time hitting No Stopping Me, and that catches up to a pace promoted front, at least, who only hits angling and scheming. Obviously, you know, a pace promotion into angling would win if somehow everyone whiffed No Stopping Me. But I do think that, like, well, I guess, like, you still maybe beat out a pace chaser that hits No Stopping Me. I just think Gold Chip is going to be so strong that the pace promoted dream is just dead. Can't you get straightaway spurt on explosions? I mean, yeah. If you don't want to grind out the parents, you can just grind out ace runs and pray that you get straightaway spurt off of an explosion. Because it is an end closer exclusive skill. Is Rabbit plus 2 paces with higher than average wit? Dominator doesn't work. It's a long track. I mean, you can bring All-Seeing Eyes, I guess, but I don't think that's worth it. Is Kitasen stronger than Gold Chip on long races, or Enclosure still be the best? I don't think the long meta... Kitasen Black, I think, still is going to struggle unless you have 2 SSR speed cards that are not Kitasen Black, right? Like, you would need Summer Marzensky, or sorry, you need the Marzensky speed card and, like, 1 more SSR speed card. I just think the issue with Kitasen Black, unless you have a whale deck, the issue is just going to be hitting stats without Kitasen Black, like the speed card. But, I mean, I guess you can try to build her when she releases. Because stats aren't, like, Mant, you can definitely high roll, like, 4 stats to 1200. And, like, you can run, like, Kitasen Black and, like, Saiyan Sky Ballroom as your aces. Or you can just put Kitasen Black on a parent. But, like, in Heritage, I don't think it's strong enough, even I don't think the Inherit is strong enough on its own. Assuming the same deck power level, okay, let's use the Arima Keenan, I guess, as our guide, since that should be out when they are all out, right? It's just like long tracks. I guess you don't have Encroaching Shadow, right? Trying to think. Will and Daring Attack is just too strong. I don't think front runners are ever going to be meta again. I think Kidus and Black just allows front runners to run on long tracks. I just don't think, like, the meta dominance that they would have had, I don't think is that strong. I think they're just runnable. Which I think. I'm trying to think. At Mant, if you ran Summer Marzensky and Valentine's Mihono Bourbon, like, I think would still be stronger than the average. Like, the front runners are just in general jobber lobby destroyers, right? Because Man is when No Stopping Me got updated, and they were still strong for this whole year. So like once we get to Man, unless they introduce the 2nd anniversary balance patches earlier, like the idea behind Valentine's Mihono Bourbon and Summer Marzensky are still there. I do have No Stopping Me and Spurt. Spurt is used to hit No Stopping Me, because it allows you to accelerate to the Uma in front of you. It is a pipe dream to hit No Stopping Me as soon as the late race starts. Spurt, because Spurt lets you be faster than the person in front of you, you can push up to them and then proc it. Yeah, it's hard to say, because like Christmas Ogre is out, right? When Christmas Ogre, like, the meta revolved around Christmas Ogre and the two front runners. Like, Summer Marzensky's dominance should have only lasted these like 2-ish months, 2-3-ish months, but because the balance changes happened earlier, Summer Marzensky just did not have that like dominance. But Ogre Crab Christmas was always like the issue for front runners. Like, front runners were never the most busted, like, meta thing because of the existence of Christmas Ogre. I mean, they're still really strong on Miles if you can get them built correctly. But I think the Araharu and, like, people's decks are just not strong enough. The new changes, will I predict the meta is going to be after Ogre Christmas? I think Ogre Christmas is stronger unless they accelerate. I mean, for like the months as soon as Ogre Christmas releases until Mant, Ogre Christmas should be stronger. Because all the balances help Christmas Ogre rather than front runners. But I don't think like the meta changes that much. It's just at least for Christmas Ogre. But I think, like, on release... Well, actually, no. Because on release, Ogre is only good for the Arima Keenan. And then the 2 miles, she's kind of bad. But it's kind of hard to build her for the 2 miles. It's like a dirt... No, it's a sprint into a mile, I think. Right? After... She releases for... Not this one. The Sagittarius Cup. She releases for the Arima Keenan. And then it's a sprint, which she's pretty weak in. And then it's a dirt mile, which, like, she's fine in, but not that strong. Ogre Christmas, I think, is a lot stronger on mediums and longs. Is the selector before the Arima Keenan? No. These 3 CMs are the CMs that you cannot do if you are planning on using the selector. Like, I'm pulling on Christmas Ogre specifically to use it in 2 CMs here, and not the sprint one. I don't think I want to try to make Ogre run a sprint. But the banner is before the Arima Kinen, and I think the Pisces Cup here is the first CM of the third scenario, and that's when you can use the selector. Yeah, I'm gonna use the selector on Dober. Well, I'm also coping that I'll hit a copy of Dober in my 200 pulls, or in my pulls on Christmas Ogre and Haru, because I'm doing two Uma banners. So I'm hoping that she shows up there. I'm also hoping Digital shows up there, because I would like her as a parent as well. But otherwise, yes, I will use my selector ticket on Dober. For Christmas Ogre is getting a few skills to proc the ult, and then final leg skills like Home Church. I mean, it's the same concept as like anything. You just get mid-race, but you have to get 3 recovery skills. But, like, she's a lot harder to use in mediums, or in miles and sprints, because you're using SP for 3 recovery skills, and you get another recovery on her ult. Like, it's just a little awkward. Okay, she's fine. If I hit Dober on the Ogre Cat banner, who would I use it for? Probably Digital. I'd like to have Digital's unique. I think that's literally the only Uma that I want the unique from. It's just Digital. Yeah, no, that's super copium. Like, I'm just gonna parent Dober. Does Valentine's Bourbon do anything for fronts? Makes it significantly easier to build for fronts. You're gonna buy the selector and save until the selector is after Dober, or after Bourbon, and the selector didn't include Bourbon because I think it's the New Year's and prior, right? Like, all of these are on the selector. Bourbon isn't on the selector. Yeah, but the selector comes out a month after Bourbon's. After key distance, pull whatever you want. Yeah, there isn't really, like, all of these are, like, kind of backloaded. Like, Ricky's really good on dirt, but, like, there's not that many dirts. How many dirts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if you want to win, what is this? The 5 dirts from now until the Japanese, like, it's 5 dirts. Sure, you can pick up Ricky. Is Dober that important? Well, I mean, you kind of have to think of, like, look at it as, like, is Pump Some Iron that important? Right? Because it has essentially the same use as Pump Some Iron, except maybe you can't use it on miles. I don't know. Playing this game without the Excel unique feels terrible. Like, I think it is pretty important to have a second Excel on tracks. Like, that's... I mean, sure, you can probably just get away with just Iron, but Dober has different use cases. Hold up, let me pull up Dober. Alright, this is gonna be the last thing, because I kind of need to go to sleep for work tomorrow. Whoops. My mouse disappeared. Dober. Alright, because, like, it's an Excel... Oh, wait, let me go back to... Like, sure, you know, if you get rushed, you have the, 15% chance to turn it off. But it's really hard to, like, discredit an acceleration skill. If you're using borrows for all your runs, you can just make the Ryan and then borrow the Dober. I mean, yeah, like, if you're stuck, if, like, you're only doing 5 aces a day, then yes, you can just stick to borrowing it, right? Like, I mean, yes, you don't need the parent if you're only doing like 3 to 5 ace runs. A day. But like, I think like the volatility of the new scenarios, if you want to like play competitively, you have to glue a lot of runs, right? And being able, like having the option to just glue a run is pretty important, at least to me. 5 ace runs and man is like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like being able to glue runs feels really good when you make your own parents. But obviously like that's just like not that necessary. Like I mean, I have an 80% win rate. I've done essentially what 9 runs on my 2 aces. Unity has a lot of insta glue moments. Yeah, like I mean, you can see the wall of gold ships here. There's probably like 8 insta glued runs that I've had because I just didn't like the start of it when I wasn't using my borrows. I think I've glued like 2 borrows as well, just because I didn't like how the run was going. But like, it's up to you, you know? You don't need the parents, you don't need the meta card. Like I'm pretty, like, this Taiki isn't that strong, right? Deck-wise, I have a level 30 Rico and a Kitasen Black. Sure, I have 3 maximum broken SRs, but like, you don't need the meta stuff. This Taiki, you know, has a chance to win. Like, it depends on how hardcore, yeah, it just depends on how hardcore you are. Like, I like recommending parents because I think doing 25 minutes on a run that you know is, like, terrible is just a waste of time. But obviously you can invest those carrots into, like, an Uma that you actually want to run. I've said, like, you know, there's no point in pulling for the meta stuff. It's just there's some stuff that are just going to be inherently stronger than other stuff. Like, you don't need to sweat out this game, especially if you just matchmake into people who spent less time than you. Why is Wedding Top Gun's ult not borrowed more? Because it has really bad conditions. Like, it's super gambly. Do I quit the career and I only get aspects when I realize... When do I realize the run is glue? Generally by, like, the first team trials. Or the first inspiration. The first inspiration, if I don't hit, like, what I want... If I don't hit a red spark at the minimum on the first inspiration, I just quit the run. But yeah, actually, okay, that's what you're asking. Yeah, like, I quit the run at the first inspiration if I don't get the red spark. Just because, like, this... I mean, obviously, you know, if you want to save the 10 carrots for the refill or whatever, or you want to go to the end, then you can probably glue it at the second inspiration. But definitely at the second inspiration, like, and you're, like, already had an ace made, and you didn't hit the distance S spark, like, you might as well just glue the run, right? No Rico date pre-hopeful is glue. I actually haven't been having trouble getting Rico to date. But yeah, like if the rest of my stats aren't good, yes, I would glue it. I don't know. There's like a lot of small things that like just irritates me on a run that I will just glue or quit out. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. This went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I didn't want to answer everyone's questions. But I'll be back at the same time tomorrow for round 2. Maybe we will face more or less casuals. And maybe I will get a win on my new date. What? Is that an update? Maybe I will actually get a win on my Haru. Why did I get kicked out? Oh, there is a... Yeah, maybe you guys should do your runs when I do them, because apparently that's when all the non-competitive stuff comes out. Oh, they fixed the summer recreations? Finally. I did actually glue a run earlier today because I hit migraine Or no, I hit, wait, no, it was migraine. I hit migraine, I rested, it didn't clear migraine, my mood didn't go up, and I was like, what happened? And then I glued the run. Like, it was a complete wasted summer rest. I didn't know it didn't clear migraine, and I was like, alright, I'm doing this run. Alright, there. I will be ending the stream here. Thank you guys all for watching today. Bye-bye.